Spirit of love, Spirit of love, Spirit of power. That's His promise, a spirit of power and a spirit of a sound mind. Okay, then once you've done that, you can take your seats. There's a youth going out, just stand in, going out. Okay, youth, we'll excuse you. Children's, if any children still left, children's church are out across the parking lot over there, and the youth is just across the fellowship hall. Okay, so I want to continue this morning with what we started on last week with the whole thing of unanswered prayers. And last week we started with the question, how do I pray when I'm in pain? And that coincides with Thursday when Jesus prayed that prayer, if it's possible, may this cup pass. And then today we're looking at why didn't God stop this? So it was how, now we're looking at why, and then from there, next week, so we'll go on to where is God in the silence and when will He answer? But today we're looking at why. The cross and God's silence in that moment. And I want you to picture this, and I thought of playing the video clip, but just because of the copyright and stuff on streaming, it just gives issues. So if you want to watch it, you can go look at like on YouTube, the Passion. That moment, Jesus in all His pain, carrying this cup of sorrow, everything He's been through, the extreme anguish, the pain He was going through. And so in verse 45, Matthew 27, it says, at noon darkness fell across the whole land until 3 o'clock. So you can imagine this, Jesus on the cross, and this darkness comes. It's the middle of the day, and this darkness comes for 3 hours. It's absolute darkness. And at about 3 o'clock, Jesus called out with a loud voice, Eli, Eli, lima sabachthani, which means, my God, why have you forsaken me? Why have you abandoned me? I think sometimes we make this sound very spiritual and very polished, and it wasn't. It was painful. The Son, who has always been part of God for all of eternity, is part of the triune God. He's always had God with him. In this moment, he felt completely abandoned, completely alone. And he cries out to God, God, why did you forsake me? Why did you? He knew what the price was. He knew what the reason is for the price. He knew what he was going through, and the reason for that was he knew it's for the saving of all of humankind. So in his mind, he understood all the verses, he understood all the prophecies, he understood everything. So theologically understood it. But in that moment, in the pain, in everything he's going through, he cries out to God, my Father, why did you leave me alone? Why aren't you here? Why are you silent? And the silence just stays. There's no answer. There's no reasoning from God. There's no pat on